Hey, what's up, Internet? It's Paisley Computer here, and I'm back from some travels, and I just have a lot of cool, crazy stuff I want to share with you, including this pretty wild animation that I got to make while I was at the Sphere. That's right, the big, crazy billion-dollar theater in Las Vegas, Nevada. And while I was in Vegas, I also got to check out the Formula One opening ceremonies, which happened to be quite the party. But while I was there, I was actually at a conference, and the conference featured a lot of manufacturing technology, including this 3D screen. Basically, it's a giant Nintendo DS screen that tracks your eye, so as you move around, you see the object in 3D space. It was very, very surreal. And again, I saw the just cute little dog running around the expo floor, just mapping everything. So that was pretty neat. Formula One was also getting set up. So if you just speed up the footage and add some sound effects. But of course, the star of the show here is the Sphere, the billion-dollar theater that they've built in Vegas that is covered with these little LED flowers. And standing next to this thing is kind of a bizarre experience. It just towers over you, projecting these Blade Runner-like images. But of course, we gotta know what's inside this crazy ball. Inside, you're treated to a World's Fair-like experience where actual androids kind of introduce you to upcoming technologies, and they explain quite a bit about the speaker system itself.
As the track plays, walk or dance from one spotlight to another. Remember, the precision of these beams will create an auditory experience like no other. You will hear a different instrument in each spotlight. Spotlight 1, saxophone. Spotlight 2, guitar. Spotlight 3, piano. Spotlight 4, electric keyboard. Get ready to be amazed.
So these instruments are changing due to my proximity to the different speaker panels. So as I walk across, you start to hear the other instruments fade in. And I cannot explain to you how these speakers feel. It just kind of penetrates your ear in such a bizarre way. I've never heard any sort of speaker like it. Now, my phone really cannot capture the quality of what I'm seeing in person, but the screen is comprised of these fans with LEDs on them, so you can't really see the screen, and as it produces images, it really looks like a hologram just kind of floating above the theater. It's an unbelievable effect. The hallway into the theater is extremely soundproof. It really builds the anticipation of seeing the actual venue itself. It was quite the experience. I got to see the Postcard from Earth. It's a nature documentary that displays things of all sorts of scale on this beautiful, beautiful, huge screen that consumes your entire vision, peripheral vision, everything. So on with the review! I will say it was an incredible experience. I will remember it. For the theater kids, AV nerds, and gear sluts out there, this place will blow your mind. But it was not cheap. I think it was $160 for the ticket. And then once you're in the actual kind of World's Fair foyer type area, they have concessions available there. And again, you're paying stadium prices. Drinks are like $20-something a pop. So it's no surprise they're really struggling business-wise. I mean, frankly, this should be more of a family kind of affair where you can bring a big group of people, but for those ticket prices, it's a little outrageous for what they're asking. However, this is Las Vegas. Everything's expensive, cheap, and fake. You know what they say about Las Vegas? You got to spend money to have fun. So if you're an audiophile that wants to check out a cutting-edge theater, I definitely recommend it. Otherwise, it appears that they've spent $1 billion to recreate the outdoors indoors, and it definitely does not replace the real thing. I captured these 2 photos on my flight home, and I cannot tell you how great it was to see some actual nature after being stuck in the jungles that was Las Vegas. That's all I got for you, folks. Here's your moment of zen. If you like what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and I will catch you on the next one.